Give it up for my good friend Shana Manuel.
Thank you, thank you. If you're thinking that your eyes are playing tricks on you and I was just up here, congratulations, you're racist. No, I'm actually glad I made it. I stopped by on my way over here. I stopped by Starbucks and it was a whole thing. So I'm glad I got out of that. That was crazy, you guys. But other than that, it's been a really big year for me. It's been a good year. It's great to be here. I turned 42 this year. And if you're thinking you don't look that old, thank you, stop it, please. But they do say black don't crack. Right? That is something you guys have heard about? Black don't crack? No? Okay. Well, it's true, black doesn't crack, but it does go gray and get fat. So, there are a couple of things that I do need to worry about. And it's hard, right? The older you get, the harder it is to keep weight off and all that kind of stuff. And I blame the healthcare industry. I don't feel like doctors are supportive. Do you guys know about, when you go to the doctor's office, and you can log on to the patient portal afterwards and look and see what medications they gave you, what's wrong with you, all that kind of stuff. Well, I went to the doctor's office for a B12 injection. I'm anemic. I know you can't tell by looking at me, but it's on my father's side. Anyway, I went to get my B12 injection and I logged on afterwards and it said, patient presents as obese. Number one, rude. Number two, if that's not online bullying, I'm not sure what is. And number three, I feel like that's outside the jurisdiction. I didn't even go there for that. You know what I mean? It's like if I went to go get a pap smear and they said I need to floss more. What? We were doing different things. So, it's tough. And it's not that I'm not trying. I just actually joined Weight Watchers the other day. I did. I joined Weight Watchers. And I'm waiting. And I'm watching. Yes, it doesn't work for everybody. That's all I'm saying. But if you're wondering, all right, so you're getting older, you're black, what else can you tell us about you? Thank you for asking. You're too kind. I'm also gay. And if you're thinking that's a lot, you can imagine my surprise. And listen, being a black gay woman is stressful, you guys. It's a lot. And I can't actually be black and gay and a woman every day. It's not feasible. I can't, right? So what I do is I treat it like joint custody. Do you know what I mean? During the weekday is usually when I'm a woman. On the weekends is when I'm gay. And then I'm black at night only if there's no one around to call the police. I have to be very careful about that. It's true. But there is so much pressure, and let's see. There's also pressure to look young and stay young, right? So I don't know if anyone can tell here, but I got some work done recently. I don't know if you can tell. I got a womb tuck. A womb tuck. It's actually called a hysterectomy. That just feels so clinical. So I got a womb tuck, and I'll tell you where I got the idea. So I was reading this self-help book for people who have too much clutter, do you know what I mean? And it said, if you're carrying something and it no longer brings you joy, then you should let it go. And if I'm being honest with myself, it was just sitting there collecting dust. Right? There's no way I was ever going to fit into that thing again. So I let it go and I haven't looked back. Now, I will tell you guys a side note. My wife, because I did get gay married. That's the legal term for it, you guys. Gay married. That's how right now. No. So I did get gay married, and my wife hates when I tell that womb tuck joke. She's like, you're being dismissive, and you need to let them know what's really going on. So fine, I will tell you. I did get a womb tuck, and the reason is this. So when we got gay married and we moved in together, do you know when you get married and you move in together and you start to like consolidate households, right? And you find yourself with like 2 toasters or like, I don't know, 2 sets of good china. Well, when we were sitting there, found ourselves with 2 uteruses. And the articles I read on consolidating households said, make sure that you keep the best version of the item and get rid of any extras. And honestly, you guys, everything about my wife is the best. So I decided to make the sacrifice and get rid of my stuff. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you compromise in a marriage. You're welcome. So the weird thing about my wife though, and she hates when I call her a hypochondriac, she's not here though, so she's a hypochondriac. And you know, I don't want to be unfair, but she is the only person I know that can leave the house completely healthy and then come back with fibromyalgia. It's amazing. It's really an amazing trick that she does. And of course, because we're lesbians, we have a dog. And his name is Winston, but we call him white privilege, for sure. I mean, he has a lot of opportunities, and they're not his fault. But he doesn't have, you know, some of the hardships that some of his friends, you know, at the shelter had. And then my wife, of course, cooks for him, makes him ground turkey, grilled chicken. Like we go to the store and look for like all of his products with no corn, no soy, no wheat. We'll take like an hour to shop for him. And then I'll just drive through McDonald's to get me a number 2. It's the American way. All right, guys, you guys have been an amazing crowd. Enjoy the rest of the show.